Right now dealing with a little bit of rain out there closer on to the coastal plains. Looks like audio's back up now. Sorry about that, guys. I see a lot of people saying good morning to you. Hope you're doing well today. Right now, taking a look at the daily almanac showing that we are dealing with a little bit about the allergy report for today. Mold's coming in at a medium level, pigweed at a light level. Time lapse this morning was stunning. If you missed this sunrise, it was absolutely beautiful out there from Calaveras Lake. There's a look at what the clouds are in as we headed throughout the morning hours, and a few clouds out there, not too much. Partly cloudy and mostly clear sky overhead. And we're going to continue to see that as we head today. You see that from all across South Texas. So just check audio. Everything sounds clear and good. If y'all have any issues hearing, just let me know. I see Joanne saying, y'all have any sound? I have sound on my end, Joanne. So if y'all can't hear it, just let me know. Or if the audio starts to mess up a little bit, just let me know in the comments. So here we have, as far as the radar is concerned, seeing a few spotty showers out there, mainly the coastal plains. Again, not everybody's seeing rain, but we're going to have a chance for some scattered showers and storms this afternoon. A shower and thunderstorm activity over the northern Gulf, and if we look down toward the western tip of Cuba, there is a tropical storm down there. That is Tropical Storm Ida, which is forecast to make its way into the southern Gulf of Mexico over the next couple of days, really into this afternoon and into tomorrow morning. We'll have it move in, and then it will become a Category 3 hurricane as it approaches the Louisiana coastline, probably right there at Grand Isle, Louisiana. Going to be having to watch that pretty close. It'll move right over the Houma area and then move off toward towards the Mississippi and Louisiana. Now, this could be a pretty serious system, especially for New Orleans, if this system does end up hanging a little bit more on the right side of this cast track. Remember, it's not forecast to necessarily go straight up the middle. It could hang up a little bit more to the right side here, and we're going to have to watch that closely for our friends and family over in Louisiana. Now, not expecting any impact for Texas from this other than maybe dealing with a little bit in the way of some stronger rip currents. Sorry about that. You got a few more stronger rip currents there if the system does make its way up the west side of the home. We'll be keeping a close eye on that for the state of Texas, but really we're not going to get any rain from that system even here in South Texas. Just going to be getting a little bit hotter because it's going to bring some drier air over South Texas, which is going to allow more fluctuations in temperatures, and we could hit the triple digits. I saw somebody talking about that a little bit earlier. We could hit the triple digits as we head into the middle of next week. We're going to talk about that in a second. Let's finish up with tropics, though. Invest wave 98L right now over the south central part of the Atlantic. Forecast to stay offshore, not expected to impact the United States at all, but we'll keep a close eye on it. Same thing with S97L, which has a medium chance for tropical development. If we do have another name system as we head throughout this week, the next name would be Julian. Ida, of course, is our most recent name right there off the western tip of Cuba, which we're going to close eye on. You may be saying, man, there's a lot of activity there, and that's normal this time of year. The peak of the season typically comes around September 10th. So that's for the tropics. Let's talk about what we're dealing with right here at home. 86 degrees in San Antonio, 92 in Cotulla as well as Pearsall. But notice the joints all the way up there in the 70s. Very humid, so it feels hotter than what it actually is. It feels like 97 in Cotulla and Pearsall, feeling like 90 degrees in San Antonio, feeling like 93 in Hondo, 94 in Victoria, and 92 in Port Vaca. So feeling too much on the hot side out there. We do have a chance for some showers and storms today. That shows up on future clouds and radar. You see some of these spotty showers and temperatures up into the lower 90s here by the time we get to 2 p.m. this afternoon. Not everybody going to see rain today, but know that you will have that chance for a good heavy downpour, and I hope a downpour can find your front yard because a lot of people's grass is needing a little bit of watering right now just because it has been such a dry August. Once we get to 6 p.m., temperatures should start to actually back off a little bit thanks to some of that shower activity, and then they'll fall down to the 70s for tomorrow morning. A little bit of cloud cover, a little bit of shower activity, mainly down to the coastal plains. We'll have that chance for a few spotty showers and storms for Saturday afternoon. Sunday, you bet, pretty much a repeat. A little bit of cloud cover, a little bit of spotty shower activity out there possible. Here's how much rain we experience over the next 7 days. That's possible, that is. Half an inch or less for areas of the coastal plains, and you see off towards the Texas country, a quarter of an inch or less. So we're likely going to see the drought worsen here across South Texas over the next week just because we're going to see a lot of rainfall. So moderate drought still over there in Big Bend National Park, and that's about it for the state of Texas. We may see that extend in our direction. Your Edwards aquifer level right now at 658.5 feet, down a half foot in the last 24 hours. And we talked about rainfall lacking in the hill country the next week. We will likely see the aquifer continue to fall, and we may even see stage 1 water restrictions return within the next couple of days here. So stay tuned for that one. The amount of rain we've had in August, we really haven't had over the last 10 days pretty much. Other than a trace or two of rainfall at the airport. 3/4 of an inch, just over that, at the airport so far this month. This has been one of the drier months that we've had this year. Second driest month so far, up against March there as being driest. We could use some more rainfall, but we are still ahead for the year. If we didn't rain again until mid-September, we're still going to be ahead on rainfall for the year thanks to what we were there in April, May, and then also in July. Your 7-day forecast shows that it will cool the next few days, but Monday through Wednesday, we're going to get pretty close here. 98 degrees right now, the forecast Monday through Wednesday. We could see one of those days go barely brush up against the triple digits. That could be some of the hottest temperatures we've seen so far this year. It will be if we hit 99 degrees. 98 is the hottest we've been so far this year. We'll see if we get any hotter, but that could happen as we hit into August and early part of September, with a little bit of slightly drier air mass coming over us thanks to the tropical system Ida making its way up to the north just off to our east. That pulls down drier air from continental air masses, like what we like to call, and that could allow a fluctuation in the temperatures. So here's a look at what we have as far as the 14-day outlook. Looks like a slightly above average rainfall to around average rainfall possible for around our region for the beginning of September there. It looks like above average temperatures, so mid to upper 90s would be slightly above average for this time of year. Let's take a quick look at what the coast is going to look like as we head into this weekend. Going to have a 60% chance for showers and storms there for Saturday and Sunday. And Galveston, you see increased rain chances for a lot of coastline. Not going to be the best week for the beach, because remember, with the tropical system in the Gulf, we are going to have increased rip currents. So please be safe if you'll be heading out to the coastline this weekend. Your Lone Star 3-day forecast showing that it will be a little bit of a wet pattern for other parts of the state too, not just us, as we hit the next few days. Won't be constant rainfall, but off and on rain could be possible. Same thing for that Texas State Park forecast for tomorrow. If you plan on hiking at some of our beautiful state parks, know that a little bit of rain could be possible in a few spots. Guys, that's it for the update. Just wanted to give a quick update on what we have as far as the forecast is concerned this week. I'll continue to crunch some of the numbers behind the scenes, and then we're going to have the latest updates to the forecast again coming up at KENS 5 at noon. And of course, have the latest update to traffic and news as well. And then Weather Chief Bill Taylor will be on this evening with the latest update to the forecast. That track for Ida could change a little bit. I think it would change in our direction, but it could go a little bit further. So we're going to talk more about that coming up this afternoon. So have a wonderful day, and we'll keep you updated on everything right here at KENS 5.